Good afternoon to Patna Sahib Singh Pathshala. Today is 6th of August and today we have fundamentals of quantitative aptitude, that is maths classes. And first of all we shall delineate what are the chapters we need to study in quantitative aptitude section. First of all we will study about percentage and average, then profit, loss and discount, then ratio, proportion and mixture. After that, time, speed and distance, time and work, number system, simple interest and compound interest. In CSAT book you will find number system is given early in the at the first, but I have purposely kept it at sixth number, because number system, when you start with number system you will find it difficult to solve all those questions, and you will be trapped in this very chapter and you will always keep thinking that I am not good at mathematics, my number system is not getting corrected. So you have to first of all make your major portion of the question paper in your head, because most of the question you will find from these sections, these five sections will be able to solve your most of the questions, and these are the easy questions. So we have to first ensure that we ensure our selection, and next we can perform better for our excellence. So we will first do these things and after that we will do these chapters. So let us start with percentage and average section, and we will start with the examples, because mathematics is an art and it has to be solved again and again. So percentage and average, percentage and average, percentage and average. This is the chapter which we have started, and let us start with the question number 1. Question 1 is, A's income is 70% of B's. B's income is 50% of C's. If C's income is rupees 1 lakh, what is A's income? These are easy questions, but the real challenge of such questions is not you solve the questions, how quickly you solve the questions, that is the real thing. So how to do these things? A's income is 70% of B's income and B's income is 50% of C's income, and we have given C's income is 1 lakh, B's income is 50% of the C's. 50% means half, and it means B's income is half of the C's income, that is 1 lakh. It means B's income is 50,000 and A's income is 70% of the B's income. So A's income will be 70%, 70 by 100 into 50,000, that is B's income. 70% means 70 out of 100. So in 50,000 it will be like this. So it is 35,000. So the A's income will be 35,000. You can easily convert the percentage into fraction. 50% means 50 out of 100, it means half. This is the way to solve the questions quickly. Now next question. We will go through the questions, and this is how we will gain confidence. Question number 2, and in each class we will solve 5 questions, and solving 5 questions in a week is sufficient, but but as a student you should solve 5 mathematics questions per day. 5 questions on maths, mathematics, and 5 questions on GS also. So solve the questions. So question number 2, in a basket of fruits, 60% are mangoes. 60% are mangoes, and remaining 40% are apples, and remaining 40% are apples. 25% apples of the apples are green. 25% of apples are green, and the rest 70% are red, and rest 75% are red. Of the mangoes, of the mangoes, 80% are red, and the remaining mangoes are green, What percentage of the green fruits are mangoes? What percentage of the green fruits are mangoes? In a basket of fruits, 60% are mangoes and remaining 40% are apples. 60% are mangoes, 40% are apples. So assume there are 1,000 fruits in the basket. 1,000 fruits in the basket. So mango will be 600. And 400 are apples. 400 apples and 600 mangoes. 25% of the apples are green. 25% of the apples are green means 100 apples. 25 means 25%. 25% means 25 by 100 means 1 by 4. So 400 total apples are 400. 25% of apples means 100 apples. 100 of apples are green. 100 apples are green, and 75% are red, and rest 75%. Yani it means 300 apples are red. Of the mangoes, 80% are red. 80% of the mangoes are red. 80% means 80 by 100. 80% of 600 will be 600 into 80 by 100. 80 by 100. It is 6. It means 480. 480 mangoes are red. These are red. And the remaining mangoes are green. and rest 120 mangoes will be green. Now the question is, what percentage of green fruits are mangoes? So total number of green fruits, this is green and this is green. It means total number of total green fruits are 220. 220, 100, 120 and 100 are 220. These are green fruits. And what percentage of green fruits are mangoes? Green fruits are mangoes. What percentage of green fruits? One minute. What percentage of the green fruits are mangoes? It means so the total number of green fruits are 220 and the wording of question is a bit confusing because what percentage of green fruits are mangoes? It means what percentage of green fruits for the green mangoes, because total number of mangoes will be to 600. So that is not the question. Question is, it means percentage, what percentage of green fruits are mangoes? It means 120 mangoes are green out of 220 mangoes. So this will be the percentage. It will be 1200 divided by 22%. You can calculate, this will be the correct answer. This is the way to approach the question. Next question. Question number 3. In mathematics, we have to understand how to solve the questions, because in actual examination we will get another set of data, another questions, but we have to learn the methods, and we can only learn it through by repeated and regular practice. In an exam, a student scored 50% of the maximum marks. A student scored 50% of the maximum marks and yet failed by 12 marks and yet failed by 12 marks. If he had scored 10% more marks than what he has scored, if he had scored 10% more marks than what he scored, he would have just managed to get the pass percentage. what were the maximum marks of the paper. So in an exam a student scored 50% of the maximum marks and yet failed by 12 marks. If he had scored 10% more marks than he scored, he would have just managed to get the pass percentage. What were the maximum marks of the paper? So we have to find out the maximum marks. So suppose the maximum marks was X. So how much he has scored? So what can be the pass percentage? Pass percentage marks can be 50% of the maximum marks. So maximum marks into 50% and failed by 12 marks. It means if we add 12 more marks, then it will be pass percentage marks. So this is the pass percentage marks. This is the pass percentage marks. Student scored 50% of the maximum marks, and marks scored by marks scored by student was 50% of the maximum. 50% of the maximum marks. It means he had scored X by 2 marks. So if he had scored 10% more marks than what he had scored, then he would have managed to get the pass percentage. Pass percentage marks is this one, and if we had 10% more marks than what he has scored already, then it will be equal to this one, that is pass percentage. It means X by 2 into 1 plus 10. X by 2 into 1 into 10%. This is the marks that will be equal to pass percentage. X into 50 by 100 plus 12. So this will be X by 2 plus X by 20. This will be X by 20. And this will be X by 2 plus 12. It means X by plus 2, X by plus 2, this will be gone. And correct answer will be X by 20 is equal to 12. X is equal to 12 into 20 means 240. So the maximum marks will be 240. Understood? Maximum marks, suppose maximum marks is X, the pass percentage marks will be 50% of the maximum marks plus 12, because he failed by 12 marks. So adding 12 will be make him pass. So this is the pass percentage. And again, if he had scored 10% more marks, and marks scored by student was 50%, means X by 2. So X into 1 plus 10%. 10% more marks will be equal to pass percentage marks. So this becomes X is equal to 240. If anybody will have any problem, I can have another class to solve them. So kindly give your comment either in WhatsApp or on YouTube channel, and I will give you the explanatory answers also. Question number 4. If the milk to water ratio in a mixture is 2:3, what is the milk percentage in the mixture? Milk percentage ratio, milk bata water is 2:3. It means milk is 2x and water is 3x. What is the milk percentage? Milk percentage, it means milk divided by milk and water percentage. This we have to calculate. This is the milk percentage, means total mixture and how much milk is present in that mixture into 100. It means 2x divided by milk plus water is equal to 5x into 100. X 20 40%. It means milk is 20% in the mixture. Next question. Question number 5. If 3/4 of the students in a class have cars, if 3/4 of the students in a class have cars and half of the car owners and half of the car owners own a Mercedes. What fraction of the class has a Mercedes? Express the answer in percentage. 3/4 of the students in a class, 3/4 in a class have cars and half of the car owners have Mercedes. What fraction of the class has Mercedes? 3/4 of the students in a class have cars. So total students X. Then car owners will be 3/4 of the X, and half of the car owners own a Mercedes. So Mercedes will be half of the total car numbers. Mercedes will be half of the total cars it means it will be 3x divided by 8. So this what fraction of the class has Mercedes? It means 3 what fraction of the class has Mercedes? It means x 3 by 8 x into x, that is 3 by 8 fraction of the class will have Mercedes, and express the answer in percentage. So percentage will become percentage multiplied with 100. This will be the percentage. So it will be 12.5. It means 37.5%. 37.5% class will have Mercedes. So this is the conclusion of the maths classes of the day. Next class we will read more examples of the percentage and average, and kindly solve the questions. And the real challenge of these questions is not to solve the questions, to solve it quickly, and quickly we can do only when we practice it a lot. That is the only way to solve answers timely and quickly. Goodbye.